prefer...
Joshua only likes people with like 5 digits followers and above, right?
You only like verified.
Oh, okay. Are you verified?
Joke, guys, joking.
Yeah.
Joshua doesn't care your number of followers. Please contact Joshua. He's single.
Hey.
And I realized like you don't love someone for the things they can do for you. You
Right.
love them for who they are.
Right.
So I
Preach.
it's always about how much you guys want each other at the end of the day. That's you can if you don't ever forget that and you don't ever stray away from that, you guys can conquer anything. Seriously. Sorry. Actually, scratch everything I say.
What? Okay. This podcast is brought to you by SPMflix.
And powered by BAC Education.
Without further ado, Joshua, please, who is the
Yes.
special ladies and gentlemen?
So-
Lady and gentlemen.
Yeah, so let me introduce to you Ira. And we also have Rashwin.
Yes, welcome guys.
Yeah. Welcome.
Please tell us like a little bit like your name, your age. Maybe just go straight to the point. Like, are you in a relationship? What's your current status? And what do you do? Yeah, let's just start there. Okay, maybe you first, Ira.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So my name is Ira. I'm 28 years old and I'm in a relationship
She's
With-
taken, guys.
with a guy.
Sorry guys, taken.
Cool.
And yeah, I think
How long have you been together?
we've been together for 8 years.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
So since 20 until 28.
Actually no, he is 1 year younger than me.
Oh.
So I'm 28 and he's 27. I met him when he was 19, I was 20.
So yeah, 8 years together.
Yes.
Cool. Moving on.
I'm Rashwin, 25. I am single. So yeah, that's about it.
He's like, tutup topic.
But single, ready to mingle, right?
Nah, just
Oh,
single.
no, just single.
Oh, we should go and what does na mean? We will go and ask that later
Yeah.
on.
Why are you not mingling?
I mean, of course I'm mingle. I just don't like to say yes, I'm single and ready to mingle.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. That's kind of cringy. Like, guys, don't do that. Don't say that. I'm single, ready to mingle. I like Pringles. Don't say all that. Okay, let's not do that. So before we dive into it, here's some fun fact for you guys. Did you know that over 30% of Gen Z prefer meeting people on dating apps? We're talking about Gen Zs. lah.
Okay.
And that things have changed in the dating world. Last time, I like to hantar surat. I
You
like
sure or
to.
not?
Damn.
No, hantar surat, not hantar to the house.
Oh, okay.
Notes lah, like the table notes. Actually, what am I saying? I mean, like all girls school lah. But what I meant is that, you know, we receive notes and like, macam you pass by and then they like,
Okay.
hey, you, I see you every day, I like you. You know, those kind of
Yeah.
things. But now everything's online. So things have changed. You have another fact for us, Joshua?
Yeah, so like studies are showing that girls tend to overthink text.
Oof.
So
Sorry?
while guys
Overthink?
Overthink text.
like when
Okay.
they text, they think
Mhm.
you know they overthink about it lah. And
Oh,
then,
okay.
guys also like to avoid the emotional talks. So you know this is. I mean, I don't know. What's your opinion?
Oh, emotional, yeah, I agree a bit. We tend to go away from it. I don't know why. So-
I think that for girls also, we tend to like when the guy does not put haha, that means it's probably something serious. You know, if there's no emoji, what do you mean?
Okay, fine.
Or like
What do you
there's a full stop after the.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
or it's or okay, but it's just K.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is just some examples for you guys, right? Okay, let's get straight into it. Ira, here's a question for you.
Ira.
Oh, my apologies, guys.
All
She
good, all
corrected
good.
us, and I still did the mistake.
Honestly,
Ira?
all good.
Okay, but Ira,
Yeah.
I wanna be a good, not a
You're
good
good.
producer, but I'm a
You're
good
good,
host.
you're
Just picking fun at our producer. So, Ira, what do you think? What do you think about what I said earlier? The fun fact, how girls and guys tend to approach dating nowadays. They go the easy way, like dating apps. What do you think of that? And what do you think? How does dating apps, social media change the expectations of how people date nowadays?
Ooh, that is very
But you don't have to go like answer every single thing. It's just like
understood. But I mean, that's an interesting question. I have to thread this lightly.
Okay.
But can you repeat the first question
Sure.
again? I'm sorry.
How do you think guys and girls approach dating on dating app? Let's start with that.
How do you think
Guys and girls approach dating on dating apps.
To be honest, I can't say much because I have never been on a dating app.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ever.
Oh.
So, but how I met my boyfriend was he slid in my DMs on Twitter.
Ooh.
That's
Man,
that's
man.
pretty modern, guys.
So, I mean, it's still.
I was talking about hantar surat just now, and like she's like sliding in DMs. Up to these days, people
that's,
still do that.
Yeah, that's how we got together. But I can't really say much about dating apps. But I do agree with that fun fact that actually
Gen Z prefers it.
Gen Z does prefer it, and I would say millennials do too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been on dating apps. Sorry, boyfriend. Yeah,
Boyfriend is here, right? You have a boyfriend.
You have been.
I have been, not currently.
Yeah, past
Yes.
tense.
Yeah, I have been on dating app. I've
Yes.
experienced using it. Yes. What about Rashwin? What do you think, guys on dating app? Are you currently on dating apps since it's single?
Currently, I'm not actually.
Ooh.
Surprisingly, yeah, I'm not. I don't know why, but I'm not on dating apps. But I have used it in the past. It's okay, but I'd rather meet someone in person, of course.
Same. I agree.
You get straight away the first reaction of how they are and all.
Yeah.
So it's better that way.
That's true.
What was your second question just now?
How do you think that how dating app has changed the way we date?
Or do you
Like what Rashwin said, right? Like there's that sense of like fun and interestingness of like meeting someone in real life and just be like, oh, that's the first impression. Or even if that person is just a friend of a friend, you see the way they talk and like, you know what, that person clicks with me.
Yeah.
So then that's how you can find the interest and approach the person. Whereas on dating app, you're like, this is the stats, this is what I like, my hobby, etc., etc. Do I swipe right or left?
Yeah, and they can portray very differently
Yeah.
on social media,
Mm.
on the dating app.
I think personally, even if ever so happens I'm not in a relationship and like, you know, I'm trying to like get back in the game,
Right.
I don't think I still wouldn't go on a dating app. I feel like I wouldn't, I don't know, just like you said I feel like meeting
like
someone
that.
in person, and I feel like it's more credible meeting someone face to face also, because you can't really, you can't trust everything you see online nowadays.
We have this thing called catfishing, guys.
Yes.
For those who don't know, catfishing is when you put something online and then in real life it turns out either it's an entirely different person or somehow the power of makeup lah, or what they say. Yeah.
Yes.
Funny thing is, I used to give like letter, like you said last time, but I did it in school, so I ended up in the principal's office.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So you're like, apa ni?
So after that, I didn't
dating in
I didn't give a
school.
letter.
On the note, what do you put?
I just said I love you. That's all. It's like the petty thing she
Hey,
said.
wait. You just said I love you.
I was 10 years old.
You were 10
was
and you were
10.
professing your love.
Yeah.
You was dropping the
That's cute.
Why
That's
were
fine.
you get in trouble for that?
I don't know. She gave it to the discipline teacher. So I was like,
You mean the girl that received it
Yeah.
gave it to...
she didn't know
wait.
who.
Oh, the
Yeah,
girl.
yeah, yeah.
I thought,
I thought the teacher saw the action and be like,
Oh,
nope.
no. I put it under a bottle and she saw it and then she gave it to the teacher. I was like, oh God.
She probably thought like someone's like stalking me or like...
No, she knew it was me.
Okay.
I think she
Whoever
liked
you
it.
are,
I would say
You
she's
are
a
weird.
red flag.
yeah, like whoever you are, red flag.
But it's funny, like, till today I remember about it. So, yeah.
Interesting,
Hope
indeed.
that didn't stop you from doing.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't stop me.
Okay, good.
You will know who it is, but we shall not say names.
Not name dropping. After the event, you go ask.
Okay.
We will talk about this. Yeah. So,
You want to ask Rash his point of view?
what's your point of view of like navigating through this?
Okay, for me, it might be boring. My
As a
answer.
guy, how do guy date
Okay, I feel like
generally?
if a guy is really interested, but he's shy, he'll slide in the DMs, of course. But if you like, you can really have a conversation, you'll go face to face and talk to that person. Because I go out a lot, so for me, it's like, if you really want to get to know the person, go for it. You're not going to lose anything. She rejects you, but
Some guys can't take no for an answer.
that is true. But
Some guys.
Some guys, that's true.
Some
That's
guys.
that's the key word.
I mean, I would never start out with a pickup line face to face.
Okay. So give us a
No, I do
example
not.
of
Okay.
how would you start? Like, how would you slide into someone's DMs?
Okay.
Okay, that's a good question. Usually I'll go for the stories. That's the easiest to reply.
Or like reply the story.
Yeah, I wouldn't
'Cause then
just,
you have
text them
context.
out of nowhere.
Right.
So I use that lah. I think that's the easiest and safest lah. So you can go both ways. You can be like, oh, maybe he's just being nice, or maybe he's trying to slide in my DMs.
Ira,
Interesting.
how did your boyfriend slide into your DMs?
Yeah.
He's-
if you can disclose,
yeah,
of course.
I can. I mean, thinking about it now, I kind of laughed a bit because you were trying to decipher what you would say if you slide someone's DMs. And I just recalled what my boyfriend said. He said, on a scale of 1 to 10, what are the chances that I can get your number?
Okay. That's a good one.
But guys, this is 8 years ago, eh?
Correct. And also, there was no stories them and like there was
because it was Twitter, right?
Yes. So and also I've never met him. So I mean face to face. Like I said, I would prefer meeting face to face. So
right.
I know this Twitter is not a dating app, but it's more or less during that time lah. And then when he said that, I said 8, but how do I know you're not a serial killer?
Right,
like,
exactly.
I had to ask him because I've never met him in person.
That's what you asked him. Wow.
I did. I straight up asked him. I was like, how do I know you're not going to kill me or anything? And then he was like, I cried when my guinea pig died. And I was like, okay, I guess serial killers wouldn't have empathy. At least he has. So yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yep.
Then do you think like in the beginning, like what Joshua's fun fact was that how guys tend to be emotionally not available or like detached sometimes when you like we need to talk, then guys be like, oh no, you know, they might be like that. Then for you, maybe Rash, you can expand on that. For you, Ira, do you think girls tend to overthink texts?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Can you give us like one text that you probably have somewhere, an example, something that he said?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be exactly. Then you were like, what do you mean by that? And then you kind of took it differently.
Nothing too serious.
Yeah, usually it's nothing serious, honestly.
Nothing serious at all, but it's just me being petty. And like, basically if you send like, you say bye, usually it would be like bye with 3 E's. And then, but he only sent me bye with 1 E.
So it's like bye.
So like, is he angry or is he...
Literally, because I would say I'm quite an observant person. So even that little things, I'm like, of course I did not say anything to him, but I felt like it was a me thing, me problem. So when I saw it, I was like, did I do something wrong? Or like, did I say something? Or are you mad?
Then have you ever asked him?
Oh no, because at the end of the day, I know it was just me. Like I just felt like, okay,
oh,
you know
that's
what?
good.
I
That
am
means
literally
you're
overthinking.
self-aware. Yeah.
I try to be, but if you ask me this 8 years ago, I'll probably be like,
oh no, definitely.
No. Like I'll be like, I'll call him. Are you mad or something? What
Yeah, definitely. I know exactly what you mean.
But I try to be more self-aware. Because honestly, it's texting. How are you supposed to? You're kind of projecting your own thoughts because it's literally just a text.
Exactly.
It can literally be like anything. You would project your own emotions and you assume and stuff. I feel like that's toxic lah. So I try to stray away from that.
That's good. That's good. Is your boyfriend your first boyfriend or you had ex before that?
No, he's my third boyfriend.
Okay.
So third
So you had some like past experiences. Maybe that was like a way for you to be self-aware.
Yes.
Or somehow this gave you like an easier start of a relationship where you like, okay, this does not mean what I think it means.
Correct.
Let me just chill a bit.
Yep.
Cool.
I learned a lot.
Talking about texting, Joshua.
Yes.
Why
are you calling me?
No, I'm asking you to ask this question because I know you like this question.
Yeah. So,
Texting.
what are your thoughts about like ghosting? Have you ever ghosted anyone? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably gotten like some guys
DMs and all that,
DMs,
right? Yeah.
Not really.
Okay, that's good.
I'm not a good ghoster because I'm kind of a people pleaser in a way. So
I know what you mean.
I feel bad.
You
if
tend
I
to text back everything.
I would text really lambat, but I would definitely text back.
I see.
Yeah, but I feel like ghosting is.
What do you think of this practice? Yeah, since you don't practice it, what do you think people who don't?
I completely fine. I feel like sometimes ghosting is needed. Honestly.
I think it depends on the situation.
Definitely.
So, like,
correct.
If the dude is like super creepy, then
yes.
Okay. Ghosting.
And some people are just like persistent. Like they just do not stop. Like I still remember, like you know how sometimes like Facebook Messenger, like back then we all have Facebook, right? And then Facebook Messenger kan macam like you see the last text like 2012. To every year it's still hi, hey. So yes, then I'm like, at this point there's no reason to reply back. So then I realized, oh my god, we have a term for it now. It's ghosting. I've been ghosting this poor fella. But yeah, like what you said, sometimes it's needed. Because then it might, you might lead them to think that there is certain chance or hope for something.
Yes.
What about you? Have a girl ghosted you, Rash?
I feel ghosting is fine on text, but if you met the person and then don't reply, like maybe the next day, that is like different. I think you should always reply, even though you're like so busy and all.
Or like you got their number and then like they
so
didn't.
Like just say I went on a date with that person and then the next day I didn't reply, but I will reply eventually.
Oh, I know what you mean. Like it feels like there's no closure.
Yeah, correct.
Like at least close the topic so that I can move on, right? I know what you mean. Yeah.
But I'll definitely still reply. I haven't ghosted someone before.
Okay. I like that our two guests are all nice people. I like that.
I
Have you ghosted someone, Josh? Have you ghosted
Yeah,
since
Josh,
they are innocent people? How about you? I have ghosted someone. I just told my
I think
story.
it's not that common for guys to ghost.
Hey, where
Really?
God,
I feel
no.
like it comes from guys.
Hey, whoa. I think it works both ways.
I mean, like, for example, if like some creepy guy is texting you,
Okay.
or like, I don't, okay lah, never mind.
I think for guys more of not creepy lah, just for interest lah. You're not interested, we might not reply lah.
Okay, I got. There was like, got.
So the answer is God. So
God.
both of us have ghosted people and you have both not ghosted people.
No.
I have a
I've also been in the situation where I could not ghosted.
I've been
Oh,
ghosted
yes,
before.
I've
I'll
been
admit,
ghosted.
have I been? I have been ghosted before.
I've been ghosted.
We have all been ghosted before. Orang telah menghantukan kita. I don't know the Malay translation. Wait, quick question. This is because we're talking about like ghosting and all like.
Yeah.
So like what? Just out of curiosity, right? You're for Ira and for Rash. How do you think girls and guys catch feelings first? Is it physical? Is it a personality? Is it, I don't know, fashion? Just maybe it's your personal opinion lah. Maybe like.
I feel like girl and guy, I feel like that's quite hard. I mean, if you want to, I don't know, because girls and
You don't want to like generalize it.
yeah,
right?
I feel like if we segregate girl and guy, I mean that's quite contradicting. I feel because like a girl can like a guy based on his like figure, and then like a guy can like a girl based on like what she's wearing. I mean, like it's very contradicting. I wouldn't say girl and guy. I would say people in general.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Then let me rephrase my question.
Yeah.
How do you, Ira, catch feelings first?
I usually look at the shoes.
Shoes.
Yeah, I look at what.
Oh, that's something new.
That's
I've never
something
heard
new.
before.
I will look at what
Does
shoe
the
they're
shoe
wearing.
fit like that?
No. I will judge on the shoes.
Like Cinderella. Oh, I got you.
I don't know.
But like sneaker.
Yeah.
I always look at a guy whenever I meet someone, or let's just say if I meet a guy, I'll be like, oh, let me see what shoe he's wearing. As you can tell a lot about a man with what shoe he wears.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like-
I like they're like hiding their shoes. I know what you mean. Like how you see someone, they're like wearing slippers, then you kind of have this like,
In a way,
I don't know,
you
maybe
get
like
what I mean? Yeah.
it can be an it
Yes,
for you. Like why
correct.
are you wearing a
Yes.
slipper? Like
Yes.
yeah, it talks a lot, I guess, about you.
Shoes, that's nice.
Okay. What
I'll
about
keep
you?
in mind. What about you?
What's the question again?
How do you catch feelings first? Personally, not like for
Okay.
as a guy or as a girl.
Back then, of course, I think looks still plays a part. You have to be attracted first to person. But for me now, it's more to character. Because I've been like seeing a lot of 10 out of 10, like 11 out of 10s, but then they might be racist or something like that.
Oh,
Small
yes,
icks, you know.
yeah.
So then everything goes down the drain. So mainly character, like the smallest things, like acts of service, for example, how they
Now we're
behave.
talking about love languages here.
So those kind of things are what I look into.
Yes. You, Joshua.
What? Like what I
How do you catch feelings first?
I guess the whole vibe they bring. Like
Okay.
if-
Energy?
yeah, the energy that they bring. So like
The
if-
aura.
I don't
Gen
like
Alpha.
girls that are like they're just there, standing there. Like you get what I mean? They're just quiet, they're just by themselves. They're not really
It does not match you
it
lah.
doesn't match our energy, then
What if she's like super pretty? still it wouldn't be like your.
He's thinking
Yeah.
about it.
No, I would approach her.
But like, why are you just standing here?
Yeah, I was like, if I can't, like if the vibe doesn't
Yeah.
work, then I was just like
Mm,
move on.
Same, honestly. Apart
yes.
from the shoes.
So like how you know how in relationship, right? We have a lot of things that make into a relationship. You have like your character, your
Yeah.
personal thing, and also culture, like how you are brought up,
Yep.
and also in literal sense, where like what if someone is of different race and of different religion or even a different nationality? You have a Western person and an Asian person, right? So I'm just curious, like what do you guys think off the bat? Like something simple. What do you guys think of interracial relationship?
I think it's cool. It's amazing. I think it's beautiful. I just went to an interracial wedding yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you tell us like between who and who?
So my friend, she's half Malay, half Chinese, and then she married a Chindian who converted to Islam.
Oh, because she
She is half Malay,
Malay.
half Chinese. So I just had a thought yesterday. Oh, you guys have a baby. Your baby is literally one Malaysia. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
and
because
he
there's
lit-
like Chindian and
yeah,
Malay
and he
and Chinese.
literally has like the race card to say anything. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I
Yeah,
get what
like,
you mean.
He can say everything because he's Indian, Chinese, Malay. So I think interracial relationships are beautiful, but to
Let's clap to that, guys.
Yes.
Because we are Malaysia.
yes,
Satu Malaysia.
but I wouldn't say they're the easiest.
Of course.
Of
yeah.
course not.
I completely agree.
Yes.
Yep.
I think a
Yeah.
lot of things play a part, like your family,
Yes.
and then like your values as a
Definitely.
your faith as well. So like
Oh yes.
Yeah, like for example, like for me, I'm like a example of an interracial relationship. Like my mom and my dad is Chinese and Indian.
Oh okay.
So and that's why you have a Indian baby here. And then I asked my mom, like, were you always attracted? It's a funny question. I'm like, were you always attracted to like an Indian guy?
Mm-hmm.
And then like, was dad always attracted to a Chinese girl? Is that how it works? Is that how Chindian came about? And then my mom was like, I've never thought of that. But like, because we're talking about in like 1990s, like back then, 1990s. Yeah. No, because I was born in 97, so they got together like in 1990 plus. Anyways,
your maths does not make sense.
the math is not mathing.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they probably met like in 1995 or 1993, and then they got together, they got married, and then I was born, therefore, in 1997. So then, my mom said, I've never thought about it because back then there's no such thing. I'm always attracted to like a certain thing. It's not like nowadays where you go like, oh, I know this is my type. Back then it's probably like, oh, whoever came, or like arranged marriages or what.
I would say like in interracial relationships, I feel at the end of the day what matters most is how much you want each other.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
That's exactly. So my mom
That's
said that
it.
actually she met my father. It was more like it was because of work thing, and they just got together because of like personality and like, yeah, I I like you, and somehow they just got together, and therefore Chindian was born. Yes.
How about you, Rush?
I'm
what's your
completely
thoughts?
fine with it. I don't see anything against it.
Cool.
But there are times where conversion comes into play. So if I had kids, I'll say go for it. Because
wow.
if you really love someone, do what you have to do. But for me,
That's
it's
very
like,
open of you, I would say.
for me, like you have parents, and your parents may have older mentality.
Right.
So always I will tap into it before getting into a relationship with the partner to see if it's how is it going to be.
That's
Mm.
fair.
Like, do you need to convert and this and that? If it's so, I will not go against. my
I'm
parents.
curious,
Yeah,
like when do you bring that topic up?
Right off the bat, I won't avoid it because it's like you're avoiding something so important,
Okay.
and just going with the
and
flow.
you can't go
loving
to
and-
the future
Yes,
if
of
like
course.
you don't talk about it now.
Yeah,
Like,
I did to
we-
marry anyway, so
Okay, okay.
Oh really? That's an interesting topic. You date to marry. What do you guys think about that?
I agree too.
I used to not
I
think of
it
that.
should be. Wait, what?
No, I don't think of that. Not at all. So like right now, I'm in my fans, I'm sorry if you're disappointed, okay? But like I'm in a stable relationship. I've been in a relationship for 6 years. But like you mentioned, you met your boyfriend when you were 20 and he was 19, right? So I met my boyfriend when I was 21 and he was 19. So I'm 2 years older than him. So like back then, like when I started dating when I was 21, I wasn't like, I'm dating you to marry you.
okay.
It was more like we clicked and let's just see where it brings us. But somehow 6 years later, we're in a stable relationship, and I have to say, like, you know, you're thinking of the future right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare say that at 27 I'm thinking of marriage or whatnot. But it's at the point where I'm comfortable with you and I can see the rest of my life with you, that kind of thing. But that I definitely not started as like I date to marry.
Okay.
So I feel like this mindset is either you're really young and somehow you know what you want, or either that, or like you're scared and you feel like maybe I just want to go for like that immediate like end goal. I don't want to like play around. I don't think that's me, because maybe you were brought up differently. What about you? Do you date to marry?
Yeah, of course, I date to marry.
This is tipu. This is
No,
lies.
I mean like of course, okay, if I want to be in a serious relationship, then yes, I'm going to date to marry. But you know, sometimes
How do you know you're going to be in a serious relationship?
Yeah.
no, I'm saying if I'm in a serious relationship.
Oh, you're
that
already
means,
in.
Yeah, that
Oh, okay,
means
okay.
I'm dating to
Sorry.
marry. But if like I mean, like, you know, sometimes you just go on dates, but
Yeah.
you don't know whether it's going to be a serious relationship.
Mm.
So at that
But
moment,
the vibe pass lah. What if the vibe pass?
the vibe passed, but then like
What if the vibe pass, like energy pass, the love of your life, but she's Malay?
so actually, this is a very interesting topic.
So
I actually was in that situation.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Spill the
kind of.
tea, brother.
But I also had friends also that were in that situation, and
Oh, like
it
they
was-
actually dated.
Yeah, and it was quite sad because like you can see that they both like really clicked together,
Mm-mm.
but because of the whole
Yeah.
religion thing, so they had to break it off.
So at the end of the day, it's how much you want each other enough to convert.
Yeah. But it's more like also like they were scared because of their family.
Right.
It's like they don't mind. They don't
Oh,
mind like
okay.
converting anything, but
Okay.
it's because their family is the
Like,
ones.
yeah, their family most likely is like, why are you doing this? You
Yeah.
are my son. And maybe they have a certain like this is our culture and you're
Yeah.
diverging off of it.
Mm.
So that's where the acceptance does not happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do not want to disappoint their very own parents. Then most likely they make that decision like, do I go with someone that I've been with for the rest of my life, or do I choose this path that I might, who knows what happens in the future? Maybe when we get married, maybe I don't even love her anymore. Maybe something big happened. So they had to make that tough decision. But I feel like some people are very like, either you're a really romantic person. I think, Ira, you sound like a very romantic person to me, where like you feel like love wins. Love will go through all.
Yeah.
I mean, you hope so. You believe
I
that
am actually.
it's
It's a
it
good
sounds
thing.
like it's a good thing. It's not I'm poking fun at you a bit, but it is a good thing because that's how you make decision, the hardest
Yeah,
decision
Yes.
that's
sometimes.
true.
If not, you would just continue running away lah. You never do get
Betul.
anything done.
But I am also an emotional sensitive girl.
Mm.
Yes. Like
It's
but
always two people fighting.
but
lah.
it took me some time to be aware of that.
Mm.
Because I always felt like it was a meeting. Because I am sensitive. So but that's not wrong to be. But so I've been trying to like tell myself like, because you know how girls always get that, oh, you're so sensitive, girls are sensitive, or
Sixth
girls,
sense.
yeah,
You
everything like macam, oh, later they cry, or this blah blah blah, like, you know, basically cepat terasa. Girls
Betul.
cepat terasa. And yes, I am cepat terasa. And honestly, that's who I am. Okay, that's literally who I am. I am sensitive. I own it. I take accountability. And like, yeah.
So okay, that's interesting. So for a guy, how do you navigate through that? Like, let's say if my girlfriend was like that, like, you know, very
Someone that's
sensitive,
sensitive and all?
no? As a guy, I'm just curious. I don't know, maybe experience or
Reassurance,
past relationship or
Hey,
your
giving
current
you
relationship, So like, how
comment.
would you navigate through it?
You will know lah if your partner is like going through something and all. You'll definitely get it. Then you just reassure her lah. In ways that you can find new ways. Or I'm not a guru to give that advice.
But you're not wrong.
You're not
Yeah,
wrong,
exactly.
yeah.
That is literally how my boyfriend assures me also.
But I think that's where it's very important, right? That you have to realize that you need reassurance and I need to give reassurance.
Yes.
Now, the difference here is when you realize you need reassurance, but he's oblivious. Because some guys are like that. Some partners are like that.
Some guys.
Some. So keyword
Some.
guys, some. Some are like, what do you mean you need me to tell you I love you every day? Or like, what do you mean you need me to text you every day?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, don't you have your own life? Like, they are very oblivious. It's not that they don't love you, but they do not
Correct, correct.
understand
Very true.
So then that's where it happens. So I think if you are in a relationship where you feel stable and you guys match each other, then you are lucky. Not everyone have that basically.
Yeah.
Let's clap to that. I like to clap.
I am like.
Sam, when you became a love guru,
Because recently I had a very deep talk about
Whoa.
like
Okay, share about
understand.
it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. Before that, I have a very interesting thing. I'll get back to the deep talk later. Okay. What do you guys think about situationship?
Wait, no. What is situationship?
Actually, I don't know because I'm in a stable relationship.
Oh,
I've
wow.
never been in a situationship. Please, by all
You
means,
need to ask the
tell
producer.
us.
Yeah, producer.
Hey,
What's
producer,
the
what is situationship?
I think it's just a new word for complicated.
Okay.
I agree. It's a new word. Last time it's like, are you single or in a relationship? It's complicated.
Yeah.
That's what we used to say. Yes.
So now it's situation.
No, I feel like okay, yeah, complicated, but it's more like
Mari, situationship. Dictionary says it's a romantic or it's a romantic relationship that is not considered to be formal or established.
Ah,
I'm trying to turn our situationship into something more serious.
yeah, it's something like we are going on dates and everything.
We
but
are.
I'm not called no not me.
there's no label to it.
Yeah, there's no label to
Okay.
it. So I don't know.
Actually, my pet peeve is situationships.
Yeah, I agree too.
Honestly,
I
like
agree.
especially when I ask my friends, like, like
So you
who
guys
is it?
together?
Oh, I don't know. Just no, I'm not with him. Oh no, we're not dating. No, he's not my boyfriend. I was like, then
In your point of
Yeah.
view, why do you think they are like that?
in denial
Mm.
and
Fear?
in denial and probably fear that they have trust issues.
It could stem from themselves, their own problem.
Correct,
Yeah.
and also maybe the past of their past
Mm.
relationships or something.
I think you're just scared to commit.
Those
Betul.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Scared to
And
commit,
also-
and then they're scared that they might get broke. Like they probably had a bad
experience.
so they're scared that it might happen again.
Right. Well, what do you think?
Same thing lah. It's like complicated lah. It's literally
Yeah.
just explain complicated.
Right.
Betul? Yeah.
If you guys, because you're single, if you were in a situationship, would you take it to the next level? How long do you think you would be? Let's say you are ready to commit,
Okay.
but that girl has been every time avoiding that question, like just about to propose, like, would you like to be my?
Maybe
Then she
I'm old school a bit lah. I'll still say I'm seeing someone, like seeing each other. So until she's ready, then we see how lah.
But how long would you allow that to be? Because you say
Not
it's
too long. Not too long.
okay.
Maybe max 2-3 months.
Mm.
Okay lah.
That's
Can
long.
push a bit long lah.
For me.
Okay, I go short then.
For her, it's long.
1 month lah.
No, because I agree also. I'm old school as well.
Mm.
Like it's either you want, I'm your girlfriend or I'm not. I'm not like like side chick.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we
right.
don't want to force it.
In a way, yeah. Yeah.
But like you don't drag. If I'm ready to commit, then don't drag me
Yeah.
by my nose along for
But
so
you know, there are
long.
people who like, the word is simp. So they'll wait.
Oh right.
They'll wait,
Sim.
so-
Yeah.
So about that,
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure you have maybe a past experience about this.
I used to be a simp. Okay.
Okay.
used to
Simp.
be-
What
so-
does simp mean, producer?
Okay.
SIMP. Can you let
Oh
us
shit, I
know?
hope it's a good explanation.
Let's hope. If not nice, we just put green screen here and we like just remove it.
Honestly, I feel like personally, Sims aren't that bad.
Yeah. Some girls like it, some
Yeah.
girls like too much.
Wait,
Can
what do
I
you mean by
just
some girls like see
Hey, some girls have admitted they want to
wait?
simp.
I don't even know what sim means.
Okay.
Wait, tell a silly or foolish person
Huh?
Basically, someone like you are
or a simpleton.
obsessed with. Will you say obsessed?
I wouldn't say obsessed.
like you do anything for
You
them.
do anything for that
Or
person.
like
love.
you're
Yeah,
you're
for
very
love.
easily
You're
like
so
I'll do
attached.
anything
You
for
You
you.
really like them, then you'll do anything for
Yeah.
them.
Or that's
Yeah.
why they say I'm a sim for you.
Yeah, like- Even though you're wrong, you'll admit you're, whatever the other way.
Yeah, because like your hard eyes.
Yeah,
So whatever you
correct.
do is just like
Yeah.
But why did you used to be a sim?
Okay, so I've understood that sometimes it's not too good to be, like so much over that person because it might bite you back in a way. Some girls don't like it from
No,
my
you're
experience.
right.
someone like me. I'm known as someone that has a strong character.
Mhm.
So simp are like no.
Yeah, so
Because
yeah,
it looks like you have no
correct.
your own
There should be a balance.
individuality.
Should
Yeah.
be a balance.
So I'm
So now
I used to be with a sim actually with
Ooh.
my first boyfriend.
Oh, how was it for you? Is a yes? Is a no?
No, But-
Mm.
At first, it was good. At
Yeah,
first,
in
it
the
was like,
beginning.
oh, okay, this guy is worshipping me. He's
Mhm.
doing
Right,
everything.
putting me on the
I would
pedestal.
didn't say worship. Holy shit, who doesn't watch this?
What am I ex talking about? Worship? What do you
Oh,
mean?
shit. Producer cut. But it got toxic quickly
really
because
he's
on
so
my end, I will admit to that because I
Oh.
knew he would do anything. Because it's a simp, so he loved me so much that I knew he would go beyond for me,
wow.
and I took advantage of that, and we didn't work out, and I reflected on it back, and I felt like I was never in love with him. I was just in love with the idea of him because he did so much for me. Like he did everything for me. He would take taxi from my house to Buloh, and then he would send me to Publica just so we can like shisha at
Definition of a simp.
yeah, basically. But then I realized like you don't love someone for the things they can do for you. You
Right.
love them for who they are.
Right.
So I
Preach.
was never in love in that relationship. I was just
Wow.
in love with what he
But
was giving me.
Can I just say, can I compliment you that the fact that you
Yeah,
are
you-
aware
yeah, aware
and you feel
actually
like, you know what, I was the toxic person. I'm taking advantage
Yeah,
of you.
honestly.
Because usually most people are like, what do you mean? I'm perfect. That's
Yeah.
why they love
Yeah,
me.
like some girls, they will never admit. it.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
yeah, exactly. They will never
I
admit.
was there. But
That
it took
shows-
me a long time
Yeah,
to get
it
here
definitely.
right now.
No, that really
It's not
shows that
easy.
you are happy where you are.
Mm.
You are, you know, right now, and the amount of assurance you get from your current boyfriend,
Correct, yeah.
and that's why you like simp or whatnot. I don't need all this anymore.
Yeah.
Right now, I just need you, and you need me, and This is
Betul.
who I
Actually,
am.
that is literally the pinnacle of our relationship
Yeah.
where we are together, but we're not together. We are
Right.
individuals at the same time.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Next up, Joshua, social media. I
Yeah.
think you have some questions about that, right?
Yes, social media. So like, how has it changed like the
Mm.
game of dating? Like because now there's social media, right? Everything is so easy. You can just like
Yeah.
text and stuff like that. You can
Mm.
check their Instagram. Like I mean, for me like whenever I meet a person, a girl or anything like that, I usually will ask, oh, what's your IG?
Mm.
Yeah.
True.
You know,
Yeah,
what's your
yeah,
IG? Get your IG handle.
I-
Then from there you do your stalking lah.
Betul.
That, oh my god. I would like to point out that because I have a opinion on this before we get your opinions, right? I have an opinion on this. Like, because this thing is so interesting, right? Because back then when you see someone you like, let's say in like school carnival, sorry, my examples are so no, because I'm in an all-girls school. So when there's school carnivals, then only the budak lucky from sekolah sebelah only will come to my school carnival. So anyway, so when you see like the people that you like, you go like, can I have your number? Then you just SMS lah. Hi, so you ni, that's how you get. But then now it's all like, can I have your Instagram?
Yeah.
Because then when you go to their Instagram, then you see how many followers they have,
Yeah.
how validated they are in society,
Mm.
how pretty they are,
Mhm.
you know, what kind of pictures, what kind of interest they have. Then only you immediately have developed from like 0, you went to like whether 30 or
Yeah.
like negative, and then that's how you start tackling them. So I feel like, what do you guys think about this social media and how it affects like people starting to date and interest and attraction and whatnot? What do
We
you guys
should
think?
ask this.
Oh, let's ask
I
the
believe it's
same
just a
question.
shortcut nowadays. You get your
Mm.
IG, then you can see most of the things.
Right.
But still, will go back to meeting in person. But like you said, when you meet someone in person, you get their IG
Mm.
just for you to go back and stalk or whatever. But then from
Do
there,
your, do your study.
Yeah,
Research.
exactly.
Then you can
Research,
see-
Hey, do you know that I'm a fan of Marvel too? Because you saw that they posted stuff that they
Yeah,
like. Then you're like, oh my god, me too. Okay, what do you guys think about this? Like, in the beginning of the relationship, you start, how to say, like you see that they like something. Let's say they like,
and then you pounce on that.
you bounce on that.
Uh.
You don't not like the idea, but it's not your main interest. But you still like, oh my god, yeah, I like it too.
Nah,
What do you
just
guys think
don't-
of doing that?
Don't fake it lah. I wouldn't fake it because later
Yeah.
she asks you some question about that. And like, oh, I don't know. Then yeah.
That's true. That's
But when
true.
you mean like if you're looking for someone, I mean if you're trying someone, what if their IG is private? What does that tell you?
Oh, that's
that's a very good question.
Because
Okay,
a lot of my
I'm
friends have
curious.
private IGs also.
Yeah,
I
like if you're
You
trying
mean like
for
double
someone,
account or that one account is just private? You need to
Oh,
get every
that's
question.
another thing also.
That's another thing,
Having
but-
two accounts. One is the spam account and one is like the...
okay, no, maybe like you're trying for a girl and then like, but you're like, oh, her IG is private.
I think it's fine. Because social
As
media
guys,
is
what do you guys think with the girls'
very
accounts?
dangerous. So it's keeping it
Um,
private is fine.
If it's okay,
Means
that's
you know
true.
that she has like close,
Yeah.
like people that she knows only in her followers
Yeah.
lah and followings. That's true. It paints a certain picture of the person.
Yeah.
I think for me, I prefer...
Joshua only likes people with like 5 digits followers
No,
and
He
above,
only,
right?
he only like
I don't-
verified.
Oh, okay. Are you
No, I
verified?
actually-
Joke, guys, joking.
Yeah.
Joshua doesn't care your number of followers. Please contact Joshua. He's single.
Hey. No, but like for me, it's like I actually prefer
Private.
those kind of girls that are private because for me, it's like they're not trying to show off. I mean, like not show off, but like they're
No, I
not,
get what you mean. Yeah.
putting themselves out
Private
yeah.
To the
lah,
public.
yeah.
The public.
With
Mm,
whatever they
everything is-
post and all.
Yeah.
Then what about those that are not private? Then
No, that's the thing. It depends on the girl also, because like the girl could be maybe that's her job. Like she could be an influencer, or you know, part of her job is to be public. So then I can't blame her lah. But I'm pretty sure those people also have a second account, and yeah,
That's more private.
that's where the
Yeah.
more private stuff are.
Yeah.
Very true.
Then what do you guys think about those that like those couples, right, that tends to display relationship on social media? Are you that type of person when you're in a
I
relationship?
feel like, because I had a relationship where she didn't want to post much, I'm okay with it, but I question like, what's bothering you about showing me on your platform? Are you still hiding something and you still want attention from something else? So that's my question. I don't care if you want to post or not, but something was
But
bothering.
the key question here was, did she answer you back? Did she
No, she
like,
couldn't give me an answer.
oh, that's where you go like, oh.
I mean, she did give an answer, but I don't want to touch that topic.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like if you love someone, you should always be happy to show them out. Not
That's
like
true,
every
that's
day,
true.
not like
But
once in a while.
let's say if that's their personality, like they don't want to show it, then it's fine. Because for
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
for example, right, I'm in a 6-year relationship, but if you see my feed, it's all pictures of me, like me OOTD or like me doing something or traveling. But in my pictures, usually I'm just alone.
Okay.
There's no picture of me and my boyfriend. But if you see on stories, then you see like when we go out or we're taking selfie, yeah, it's there. But
Yep.
when you see on the feed, because sometimes I don't post story, there's no red circle, right? So then most people might think that I was not,
Yeah, correct.
I'm single or something. Until the 4th year anniversary, we decided to do like a studio photo shoot.
Oh, okay.
Just to like an anniversary thing. Then we posted it. And then so many people was like, that's your boyfriend? Or like, not in like a mean way, more like you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Why? And then why are you posting about your boyfriend? Then I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I can do whatever I want. But me and my boyfriend, we have no conversation, like, why you didn't post me or why? Because we both were like,
It works
do whatever,
both ways, lah, I
yeah,
feel.
do whatever
Yeah.
you want, doesn't matter.
But it also helps in a way where people like stop coming to you.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, that's true, that's
So
true.
yeah,
Stop
it could
coming to you,
benefit
meaning?
also, you
Like
know, by
Mm.
posting.
they were not masuk lah. They didn't know you.
Because
got
they know you
someone,
take
what.
Oh, okay. Tak sayang
But
lah.
it's kind of hard nowadays because I think you taken also people still try, you know.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Really.
I don't know if it's the confidence of this generation.
But
Are they
guys do
drinking?
not
No, you
do
know what
that.
they say?
Is their diet different? I don't know
you
why
what
they so
say. It
confident.
doesn't matter whether there's a goalkeeper.
So you know who the people are. Lah. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Joshua. joking.
This is what I'm hearing, okay?
No, Joshua saying that in the sense he's been a victim of it.
Oh,
He's not the
okay.
perpetrator.
Okay.
Wow, she saved you, man.
What about you, Ira? What do you think of like
Oof.
social media displays of relationship and stuff?
Okay, I feel like this is very subjective.
Okay,
Like social
okay.
media is so toxic, and I swear, okay, no offense. Some people are in line of social media. I respect.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to be like you juga, like in a sense, oh, why you don't want to post me? Or like if you're in a relationship, you should show off your partner. You
Right,
should like be happy. I mean, what you trying to hide? Just like, because I thought, and that is if that's how you perceive love.
Yeah.
If showing off and like macam this like the exposing your partner and stuff like that, if you guys see that as love, then okay, that's fine. But then I have a few friends, they're in a relationship and they post each other all the time. And they post each other like, oh, flowers lah, oh, my boyfriend got me this, oh, passenger princess, so go in the car, so hold hand, blah blah blah. And then behind the scenes, oh shit, Sorry.
Okay.
Behind the scenes,
They're not as happy as
they are
look.
fighting 24/7. They
Ah.
are like
Oh.
they're swearing at each other, they're cursing at each other. I'm like, and then after an hour, I go online. I'm like, oh, they just posted each other like macam post.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, this is so deceiving. Like
Yeah.
I
Like
feel
someone
like,
who uses
and-
social media in that
yes,
way.
and I felt I got the ick where
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
got the ick in the sense like when I wanted to post my boyfriend, I'm like, you know what, don't want lah. Like I felt like
Oh.
macam.
Oh.
I feel like I want to be private. Like I don't want people because
Even though your followers are like friends
yeah,
that know
correct.
you.
But I had that perception when I saw when my friends were posting each other. It made me like
I guess they were doubtful.
no,
you
it
know.
made me have this perception like, oh, they're showing that they're happy, but they're actually not. So, but at the same time,
somehow-
I don't want to have those thoughts also,
Right.
and I don't want people to have that thoughts about
on
my relationship.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know
So
what?
the problem here is that friend that started that. That friend, you need to cut that friend.
In a way, no, but it's not just her actually. Like a lot of my friends in relationship, like they always post and stuff, and then like next thing I know, like gaduh and all that,
Right.
And then I'm like you lah, like I will not have it on my feed, but on my stories, yes,
Usually,
but
yeah.
close friends, yes.
Yeah, it's not because it's just that me personally, I don't find that our selfie deserves to be on the feed. Because I'm someone that likes to see my feed certain way
Yeah,
or what.
Yeah.
It's just that I posted OOTD here, then I post my OOTD, then here travel, then I post. So it's tiba-tiba like
yeah.
it's just my personal preference.
No, yeah, that's fair.
So but then in story it's like do whatever I
Betul.
want. So
But
yeah, it's each to their own.
If my boyfriend were to ask me like, oh, why don't you post me? And I was like, I don't want people to know my next move. That would be my answer. Like I don't want people to know what I'm doing. I don't want people to know about my life and things like that. It's more of like a mysterious thing or be private.
Understand?
Yes.
Okay, wait. I have a question. So
Yes.
like, I don't know if you have friends that do this, but like, I know some friends that they share their Instagram accounts with their partners. And
What do you mean
like,
they share their Instagram?
They give their
account?
passwords.
Yeah,
and
they
everything.
give the password, so they have
Really?
access. Yeah.
Why would you do that?
You can add the account. So on their
Oh.
phone, they have their
Yeah,
partner's
their
IG.
partner's
Why?
IG.
I
And
don't know.
I
Till
feel
today I
like-
question.
What?
I mean,
Yeah,
trust
you
news.
don't
issues.
have any friends that are like that? I have
No.
quite a few friends that do that, and like
So it means like if someone DMs them, they will get notification
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
because they have
Yeah.
your account, what?
So they
And
is
it's so
that
funny
trying to
when
be
you
super
just say I'm a
open?
guy and then the girl replies. It's good enough. Like, just say my partner replies. It's quite funny to me. We have friends who do it.
Yeah.
So it's
Is
like,
that their
I
weird?
think it's, I don't know,
idea
I
of
wouldn't say trust
openness?
issues, but if both of them find it comfortable, by all means.
I think it's about access.
Yeah.
Like how you get access to people and also maybe insecurity.
Yeah. But I don't know, it also gives room for them to overthink.
Yeah,
Right.
So
it does.
like let's just say like I shared my thing with my partner, right? And suddenly some random girl just DMs me, but she just wanted to know about something, you
Yeah.
know, about maybe she had a question. It's just a friendly DM. But my
Because
partner
she saw the message
my
came
partner would be
in.
like, who's this girl texting me?
Yeah.
Like, you know, are you
Yeah.
cheating on me? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
know that most married couples do that lah. Like they share
Oh.
incident. I mean, especially I'm not sure about, but I know like the ones that I see on Twitter lah. I don't know if you
Oh.
guys see like that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
admin,
Yeah,
the anonymous.
yes,
Yeah.
the anonymous one. I
I
always
can never look away. I'm like,
Same.
it's always like
Yes.
I want to get to the end of
Yes,
it.
every time I read it, there's always like, oh, saya buka suami saya punya IG. And I was like, kita share IG. And I'm like, oh, okay.
That's weird. But I've never seen that episode, so I've never heard of this. What? Because as a social media admin for BAC education, the only the only accounts I have is the other colleges, not my own partner's account. So it's like, wow, that's interesting. What do you have any advice that you want to give to our young ones who's about to start, flourishing into love or exploring what's it like to love someone? What advice do you have for them?
Do you want to go first?
Okay. I feel okay. My only advice is because I'm grateful. Alhamdulillah, I'm in a healthy relationship, and my
Indeed.
and my best advice is trust. You have to trust. You have to trust, and if there's no trust, there's no us. That's all I can say.
There is US
and-
interest.
Yes, and I feel like at the end of the
In you we
day,
trust.
it's always about how much you guys want each other. At the end of the day, that's you can if you don't ever forget that and you don't ever stray away from that, you guys can conquer anything. Seriously, don't ever forget how much you love each other.
Just trust, guys.
Trust.
Trust.
How about you?
Oh, sorry. Actually, scratch everything I said.
What? Okay.
Okay, one thing I want to point out is I know everybody is very clingy now. I know that. But I just want to let y'all know space is good.
Betul?
Space is good.
Healthy relationship, space. Space, distance. And let your partner be who they are. Don't try to change them. If you don't like who they are, then find another partner.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, wait. I just want to touch a bit over there. So what about like compromising? Like
Good topic.
like because no, because like let's say like both of y'all are in a relationship like 3 years, 4 years, right? But then sooner or later you guys might run into like issues and problems, right? So what are your thoughts on compromising? Because that might change the person from who they are. Because in a way they have to change a bit to compromise for that relationship.
But compromising is when the other person values you the same way,
Yeah.
and therefore they're willing to make sure that everything is balanced.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're right, you're feeling hurtful now because I didn't meet that certain amount of like needs that you gave. So here, let me try and do it. So in a way, that is change, and he compromised. But I hope the other person, the partner, does not feel like I changed for you. So how dare you to like, they don't see it in that malicious way. So I hopefully, What do you guys think about compromise? What do you think?
I think compromise also you have to do it sincerely.
Mm.
You cannot do it
Halfway,
half-heartedly. No.
yeah,
And you have to do it for them. In a way, like you're doing it for them and you have to know that you're doing it for them. And then you have to own it. You cannot like take it back also. Yeah, that's
Take it back is a good point.
Yeah, you cannot take
Very
it back.
true.
Yeah.
Once you've already like decided, you made up your mind, you know what, you signed up for this, I love this person I know this person is like this. I signed up for this. I mean, I accept this and compromise and own it lah. You already decided it. So why are you compromising to complain? Yeah.
Wow.
How about you, Rush?
Words.
I feel yes, you have to in certain ways, but it has to work both ways. Like,
Betul. I agree.
takkan like just one person is compromising everything.
Mm.
So if it works both ways, then it's fine. Because like you said, if you compromise everything, you're already changing yourself. And then the other person just the same, where it should
Betul,
work
yeah.
both ways.
Yeah.
Fun. Definitely. Can I ask, thank you so much for the real life stories and your personal ones as well. So we just want to go into like something like more fun and lighthearted, right?
Okay.
Can I just know, out of curiosity, can you just tell me what are your love languages?
Mine's acts of service.
You like to do that or receive it?
Both ways. I mean receive lah more. When I see it, I'm like wow. that
That's
moment,
your love
yeah.
language.
Acts of service.
Acts of service as well.
I'll give it.
Oh, you give it.
Yeah.
What about receiving?
Receiving, I'm okay je.
Mm.
I'm okay. I'm okay with receiving because because receiving doesn't really sweet, yes, but
you like to give.
I like to give it because
it's just in your nature lah.
You don't have to give me. I can do it myself. I'll give you. In
That's your love language.
Yes. And also, what's the other one? But physical touch. Yes, but not in like in that.
You go
sense.
ask like 10,000 people, majority will say physical touch.
But
Really?
mine is physical touch in the sense where like I just need to feel your shoulder. I just need to like your leg, just touch. That's it. Like I just need that
Skinship, just to feel like you're
physical
here
presence.
Yes, yeah.
and we are together.
Not the other physical touch.
I don't
Me, I have like a mixture of different.
You make a new one lah, bro.
Like what word of
Words of affirmation.
Yeah.
You would like to receive it.
Yeah, I like to receive it.
Wow, Josh, I
You're
didn't know this.
You're the best DJ
Every day I'm gonna send
ever.
you a long message now.
No, yeah, but like I think that really like it puts a smile.
Oh, we want
Which
to
girl
make
has related
Joshua
you? Tell me
smile. Oh, guys.
No comment.
So go to Joshua's one and comment now. Fire emoji on all of Joshua's posts, okay? That's how you get noticed. So, is anyone going to ask me what's mine?
Yeah, what's yours?
Mine is quality time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's like I mentioned earlier, right? Last time it was physical touch when I was very early in a relationship, and then it became acts of service. I still do like receiving acts of service and all, and giving as well. But I realized because as I mentioned, I do live with my boyfriend, and he does not need to be
Literally there.
like literally. No, he needs to. How to say? Like he does. I do not need to touch him, but I like to be nearby.
Yeah.
So I feel like by just me doing my own thing and him doing his
Yeah.
own thing,
Yeah.
it makes the world of a difference to me.
It does.
It really does. I do not need him to be yapping, or we don't even have to ask how each other's day is. But just by him being there, I'm like,
It's just like white noise there
Yeah.
as the background.
Imagine him just being white noise.
Safe noise.
Yeah.
Because I need to
Yeah.
have white noise when I sleep.
So
So in a way,
so
I get
him snoring is.
no, as in like the TV, like
Oh.
you know. But then like
Sorry, I just thought. I was like, what?
but like apply that with having him just there.
Yeah, like him doing his own work, like
Yeah.
or like doing his own or playing games.
Yes. Just knowing I'm not alone, lah.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, that's it, guys. It's about the love and relationship topic that we have in this episode. So we've heard real stories from Rashwin, from Ira, from Josh, and from me as well. Actually, all four of us
Oh, yeah.
participated this time. We were like, yes, we really need to know. Before that, do you have any advice you have, Rashwin, for like remember go back to that question.
yeah,
we
okay.
kind of went off track because we
Mine
were
might
like
be
so
boring, my advice, but I feel like you should love yourself first before you
no,
love someone else.
oh,
I agree.
I think it's very important.
let me just wipe my tears.
Word.
Let's clap to that, guys. We've been clapping a lot in this episode.
No, it's really important because if you don't
I
love yourself,
agree.
you can't love someone else. So
That-
to the younger generation, please love yourself first.
It starts from
That-
within.
Yeah, that's where by loving yourself and knowing what you want,
Yeah.
knowing what
There's a lot
what your
to it,
needs
yeah.
are, you actually minimizes all relationship problems.
Yes.
actually.
Very true.
Very true.
Preach, woman.
So
Yep.
when you have a very stable person that does not need compromises and all, and with another person, somehow it will just go smoothly.
But for some reason, you cannot find it.
this is just
find it.
he's
No,
just being
I'm
like
waiting.
Another thing I was like, don't look for a relationship. It will come.
Yeah,
It will
I
come.
Oh,
completely agree with that.
bagai durian runtuh.
Because that's actually how I got in a relationship.
Yeah.
I
it just
wasn't
comes.
looking for it.
It just
I
comes.
actually just told my friends, I was like, I'm done. I don't want to meet any guy.
Mm.
2 weeks later,
This guy sparked something.
you were there. I told you about it.
No, but I know so many people that like they have to be in a relationship.
Right, they
Yeah,
cannot be
yeah.
alone. Yeah.
Like straight away,
Anyone
I have
comes, they
friends that
come.
They
Yeah.
break
Same.
up, and then 1 week later they.
You don't see them single. Like you don't see them
Same.
single.
Yeah. Same.
How do they do that?
I think they.
The capacity to forget and go to the next one. How?
Would you say that they are like that because they need that trophy girl?
Maybe.
Can say.
Maybe.
Would you say that?
Can say.
I would say that. Yeah.
That's why they
Yeah.
cannot be single.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
need to have
Probably.
someone for display. I don't know.
So yeah, guys, to wrap it up, remember, look. Actually, yeah, Rashwin gave amazing advice. Love yourself before you can love anyone else. Preach.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Alright,
guys. A
thank you,
closing,
Rashwin.
please,
Thank
Joshua.
you, Sam.
Eh,
Right?
Thank you myself as well and
Yeah,
yourself.
so like those that are watching, thank you for watching. Please follow us at SPMflix. Please share this to your friends, and I hope you guys enjoyed our episode. And Sam, would you like to
Yes.
do the
So
outro?
alright, let's do the outro, guys. Are you guys
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So this episode has been love and advice, and we love this topic, as you can obviously tell. This episode is probably the longest ever. So everything that we've shared from Joshua, Sam, Rashwin, and Ira has all been for real.
Bye.
Bye, guys.